Yo, continuing this series about characters that I really like, I booted up Fightcade and Vampire Savior to show you a little bit of Lei-Lei, known stateside as Hsien-Ko. I know this training mode with all of the different inputs and the hitboxes, the hurnboxes and stuff might be a little visually noisy, but I don't really know how to disable them in Fightcade, so please bear with me for this one. But this character's tight. When I first saw her, I mean, first of all, I just love her visual design. I think that she looks super cool, and I'm a really big fan of this color palette, which is all 3 punches on character select. White Lei-Lei all the way. But when you first look at this character, you sort of think to yourself that she's going to be this dull sim style character because she has these really long reaching normals. What are some other ones? She's got this one. Right, far H, stuff like that. She also has the ability to reflect projectiles. She has her own projectiles that she can throw out at these different angles. You're like, okay, so this is definitely a zoning character, but not really. She has these incredible jumping normals, like jump medium punch and also jump heavy punch. They're just super, super good. Jump heavy punch hits multiple times. Jump heavy kick is also quite good. So you just have really, really good aerial normals. You have a really fast IED, which I'm not going to be able to do. Yeah, there we go. Can I do it? Damn, I'm free. Damn, I'm free. Okay, you can IED into jump heavy kick, all right? Let's see, what else do you got? You got the pendulum move. So this is like a way that you can traverse around the screen. You can cancel it at any point, and as you can see, the point at which you cancel it determines like the angle that it happens at. So you can actually do it during that first little bit to sort of pop up into the air. So you can like fake people out. I think you can do multiple in a row, right? Let's see. As you saw, you can do it into a button. Damn, I'm free. Yeah, there we go. So you can like delay and stall in the air, and you can move around a bunch. It's a weird movement option, but it's a pretty good one. It's an active one, and it enables like mix-ups. You can do Oki, where like you land right next to them, and then you go for a low. There's all types of stuff that you can do that with that move. It's a really, really good, really underrated. Probably the best move in this character's arsenal is Tenraiha. So it's this super. It is insane. First of all, this first hit of Tenraiha is an overhead, the little anvil that comes down. So you have to stand block it. It's really safe because whether it hits or not, the spike balls come down from the ceiling and you kind of have to deal with them. If I remember correctly, if you hit Lei-Lei, the active hitbox on the spike balls goes away. So it's not like impossible to play the game. If they tag you, then they can play normally. But still really tricky to deal with. And as you saw earlier, if you connect with all of them, like it deals a tremendous amount of damage, right? It feels a little random at times, like whether it's going to connect or not, but you gain meters so fast in this game that you kind of just do it all the time anyway. The really tricky part about this move is its input. So the input for Tenraiha is light kick, heavy kick, medium punch, up. So if I do it fast enough, you get Tenraiha. It is kind of tricky. It's kind of like an Akuma Raging Demon style move, but obviously with the different input. The way that I tend to go about doing it, and this isn't the way that you're supposed to do it, but I'm lazy. So I do like crouching light kick into stand heavy kick, and then I just buffer the rest of it from there. But this doesn't work on all the characters. Like famously B, when she crouches down, she crouches so low that your stand heavy kick whiffs right over her. As you can see, the hitbox is a little tall. So because of that, that doesn't quite work. The way that you're really supposed to do it is like if you're really fucked up, you can just do crouch medium kick straight into Tenraiha. Like during the time between when you push stand medium kick and the stand medium kick actually connecting with them, you just input the rest of the Tenraiha. I don't know how people do it. It's insane. It's so difficult. So I don't fuck with that. The other thing that you can kind of do is you can like hide the input behind moves. This isn't a great way to like combo into it or whatnot, but it can be useful in neutral sometimes. So you can do like forward heavy punch into Tenraiha. You could do forward medium punch into Tenraiha. Hello? Yeah, something like that. right? So you're generally not connecting with all of the moves, but you are putting a bunch of active stuff on screen, and that can be really nice. Other ways that you use meter with this character. This one sometimes okay, so this is the EX Gong. As you can see, it travels a lot further. It has multiple hits. It still reflects projectiles. So if you have them in the corner, this can be really good for Oki sometimes. Not usually the best use of meter, but it is a good one, all right? The other one, if you have somebody that's in your face and they're like really, really aggressive, this isn't fast, but if you can get this out, a good way to get some space for yourself is to do this move, because even if they block it, it pushes them to the other side of the screen. So that can be really nice. And obviously I showed you before the EX version of this allows you to do it a second time. So that is really nice as well. Is there another way to use meter? Those are the main ones, because you also have this bomb, which obviously counts down from 9 to 0 and then explodes. But this game is so fast that you don't really use that. It doesn't come up too often. So yeah, those end up being the major ways that you use the moves. But yeah, what looks on the surface to be this super long range, keep out, throw all the items type of character. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about this, but the items do have different properties. So there's like a pattern to them, but man, there's so much with this character. The pattern is like different depending on the one that you use. So you have the light one, which goes at this very shallow angle. The one where she kind of tosses it up a little bit. It's the medium one. And she has the heavy one where she tosses it like straight up and then it comes back down. This one's pretty good for Oki. But there are different items. So they have different properties. There's one, I think it's the Akuma statue, where if it touches you, it like stuns you immediately. I don't think, I don't know if it'll do it in the training mode. That one seems like it has more hit stun or something. But maybe I'm tripping. But anyway, yeah, they do different stuff. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's most of it. Anyway, she looks like this long range tricky style character, and she is a tricky character, but in general, she's doing more like jump in approaches with like medium punch, medium kick, and then going into Tenrai or an overhead. She can like play at this sort of range and then suddenly come at you with like a crouch heavy punch. Okay, maybe a little bit closer than that. Far medium punch is really good at this range. Obviously, IAD, if you're not dog shit, is pretty good. And yeah, the only thing about IAD is that if you do an air dash, you don't get to do multiple moves in the air. So I kind of like just normal jumping at people and then doing like a full string as I'm coming down. But that's just me. That's just how a real one does it, you know? Okay. I'm going to stop wasting your time. That's it. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again next time, all right? Peace.